Hi guys, it's Amanda with Grammy's Craft Boutique, and I've lost my count. Well, that's what I get for trying to do more than one thing at a time, right? Let's just start that over. How's everybody doing? Happy almost New Year. Let me lift this up a little bit. Blah. Hi, Kenitha. Happy New Year. Did you have a good Christmas? Hi, Faith. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm a mess. 13. 14. 15. Why am I all tangled? 16. 17. 18. Holy cow. I'm a mess today. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Debbie. How are you? How's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good Christmas? We had a lovely Christmas, and it was very nice. And Landon's off this week, so me and Alex and Papa and Landon went to the bowling alley yesterday because Landon wanted to go bowling, and we had lunch and the boys went bowling. I did not bowl because my back's been bothering me and I didn't want to aggravate it. And oh, Debbie, I wish your foot wasn't bothering you. That has to be miserable. But I'll tell you what my dad did. Okay, you guys, my dad was a true blue bowler. He bowled once a week for many, many years. And so did my fiance, Scott. Scott and my dad have both bowled perfect games. And my dad approached the line like you would at a bowling alley, and he went to slide his left foot, but we weren't at a real bowling alley. I mean, we were at a bowling alley, but we were at Edison's, which is like video games and laser tag, and it's full of kids that have spilled sodas and candy and schmutz on the lanes, and it's sticky, and his foot caught and he went flying, and he had a 16-pound ball in his hand, and he went flying down the lane, face planted in the lane, landed really hard on his right knee. So I was worried about him last night because I was really worried that he had hurt that knee. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Grammy should be joining us in the chat here shortly. She's at home spending time with Landon. She's getting Lots of Landon time this week while he's off. Oh, this roll is split. Oh, that's such a bummer. But we can at least get one ribbon tail out of it. Yeah, my dad is like, he's like the strongest person I know. He was a Marine. So we can get 2 ribbon tails. And then we'll get rid of that split spot there. He still thinks he's 35, not 65. But I just worry about him because sometimes if he's in pain, he just ignores it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you used to bowl, Debbie? Oh, thank you, Debbie Flynn. This actually came from a wonderful fan and customer. I don't know if Linda's on today, but she sent it to me for Christmas. Isn't it cute? I love it. Oh, okay, Georgie. Have a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, Debbie, you were a bowler. I bowled in a kids league on Saturday mornings, and my grandpa Gudak took me, and I complained every Saturday morning that I was missing Saturday morning cartoons. But when I look back, it was some of like my best memories with my grandpa. Kenitha, I am making a Valentine wreath today for one of my wonderful customers. And I did go ahead and make it a wreath kit because when I started putting this stuff together, I loved it. So what you get is you get 2 of these check ribbon and some heart ribbon. And this ribbon is so precious. It has the frayed edge on it, which is so cute. You get this in a 12-inch sign that Debbie made. It's got a gnome in a truck, and this ribbon matches the edge. I'm not showing this very well. There you go. There's Grammy. Hi, Grammy. So you get this sign in a 12-inch round. You get those 3 ribbon in a 1.5 inch. You get the wreath form in a 15-inch, which roughly makes your 24-inch wreath. You get this full metallic red. Hi, Corliss. And then you get the black and white check in the 10-inch. Hi, Nancy. It's great to see you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And you get a full bag of this tubing. This tubing is red and it has white stripes through it. And you guys, I don't know how much tubing this is. I got it from Craig Bachman, and it's a lot. You're going to have plenty extra of this. And you get this sweet little gnome. He's got a sequin hat. But doesn't he look cute with this? So I'm making this wreath for one of my customers. And as I was putting it together, I thought, well, I just really like this. And I've got the stuff, so I'm going to make it a kit for you guys. Now, I've only got 5 of them, but if you guys are interested, they're in the shop. I will tell you guys, I haven't talked to you in a while, but I am going to get back on our live schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Mom and I have been meaning to tell you guys this. Prices of supplies are definitely going up. I'm sure you've heard about this, but it's worse than we thought. We did order some stuff from Silk, and Silk, as some of you know, is a really high-end supply company, and they've got beautiful things. I'll show you some stuff here shortly. And they are a family-owned and operated business. And I received an email from them, from the daughter. She was passing on some information, and she said it's really difficult for them to continue to stay in business because of the cargo freight charges going up. A cargo ship that would have cost them $500 in 2020 cost them $4,000 in 2021. So obviously they're having to pass those expenses on to their wholesale customers. And then, we're having to pass those expenses on to our customers. It's really, it's a mess. And I was telling Mom, and I was telling Teresa earlier, and Debbie actually, that I was knee deep in invoices earlier because I was trying to figure out what I didn't get in time for Christmas. We started selling supplies the month we went into quarantine. And I was trying to figure out how this worked. Like, when do you order in time to get for the holidays? But I never really had an opportunity to learn how to do this correctly because it's been such a mess the last 2 years. So anyway, thank you for listening. Okay, I was at 5. Hi, Penny. How are you? Hey, Grammy, what are you doing? I told them that you were at home hanging out with Landon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does anybody have plans for New Year's? Scott and I are trying desperately to take Mom and Dad to lunch and to the casino for a couple hours on Friday because my brother's off this week. And he said that he would, he'd stay home with my grandma and Landon and Teddy. So it would be a good opportunity for the 4 of us to hang out for a couple hours. You're watching Alien and scratching Teddy's back. Oh no! Are they working on a Lego or something? They must be working on something important. Okay, so we have our ribbon tails cut. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show you what we got from Silk. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is a window pane jute in a 4-inch, but it has a gold tinsel metallic through it, so it looks very fancy. Isn't that so gorgeous? This would be pretty in a Valentine, I think, to give it some shimmer, or a St. Pat's. I just think it's really pretty. Love it. Hey, stay up here. Stay up here with me. Oh, Carol has a Christmas get-together on Saturday. Oh, they're playing video games. Penny, are you having asthma problems? This one is on a gold, like a really heavy satin, but it has embroidered fruit. It's gorgeous. And the embroidery is really heavy. I wish Mom was here because she knows all these words. It's like needlepoint Let me see if I can get it super close. Can you see that? Yes. Yeah, Debbie says it's needlepoint. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Okay. Here's a Mardi Gras one that's a 4-inch. That's really neat. Why did you think Mom was eating cornbread? I'm curious. Let me undo this one so you can see. How this one's made. Look what this one does. How fun is that? Oh, we're really good, Vicki. Thank you so much. I know, Sherry. Isn't it so pretty? I kind of have a ribbon problem. Oh, she's watching Alien. Okay, so that's those 3. There's a couple Christmas ones, of course, that just came in. Now, this one actually says it's Christmas floral, but honestly, I think this would look gorgeous in a Valentine. It says Christmas floral lace, but to me, there is nothing specifically Christmas about this. It's red and white. It's very pretty. I think it'd be gorgeous in a Valentine. I think the same thing about this red mirror ribbon. It's red with a gold back. I think this would be gorgeous in a Valentine as well. Now, these 2 are specifically Christmas, but holy moly, this is so, so beautiful. This is also, I guess, needlepoint. Although it reminds me, do you guys remember, Mom bought this for me when I was little. It was the punch through thing where you could make fuzzy needlepoint stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, Sheena. This is called Christmas Candies. That would look so amazing on a tree if you did it in Christmas candies. Now those 2, the mirror one and the Christmas candies, were 2.5 inch, and these Santa hats on the black and white are 2.5 inch. And they're all 10 yard. I love these Santa hats. They just came in, so I just created the listings. They'll be listed right after the live because I wanted to get the wreath kit listed. So I was kind of like pressed for time, but these are Ferrosilk. They're, the quality is just, I don't know. It's like D. Stevens, Ferrosilk, Craftex. They're just different. I mean, like the weight of the material, the edge of the material. It's just, I'm getting pretty spoiled, you guys. Getting pretty spoiled with this ribbon. Oh, it's called Needle Punch, and you can still buy the kits. Sherry says, I remember the punch through craft. I think it was some kind of yarn. Yes, I remember the Christmas that I got a kit and I was obsessed with it. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Janet. Hi, everybody. Okay, so that's the ribbon, but oh my God, you guys. I had to get some of these picks. I got them in red, silver, gold, and black. I'll get the red out of the bag in honor of Valentine's and Christmas. Look at these picks. They're called a acanthus lace. Let me open one up so you can see it better. They're velvet and sequin, and they're ridiculous gorgeous. I mean, they're just, I've never seen anything like this. Velvet, sequins, beads. They're beautiful. I got them in black, gold, and silver. So I'm thinking like Valentine, Christmas, fancy Halloween, New Year's. You could do St. Pat's, Mardi Gras, Christmas, New Year's. I mean, these are just so pretty. Hi, Elaine. Welcome to Grammy's Craft Boutique. Grammy is usually with us. Well, she used to be. Lately, she has been staying at home because she's been, what have you been doing? She's been telling me things like, I need to do laundry, or I need to wrap packages. But Grammy's Craft Boutique is named after my mom, Grammy. That's Deborah Gudak that's in the comments. And I'm Amanda, her daughter. And this is our business. And it's a family business. And Debbie Gray that's in the comments, she helps us out in the comments and she makes signs for us. So welcome to our page. And I promise I'm going to make a wreath. Promise, promise. So those are the picks. I'll get these ribbon out of the way. I think my mom is sticking her tongue out at me. Get those over there. All right. Let's get our wreath form here. Get our 21 inch. Oh, Sandy, if you swipe, I think if you swipe to the right, the comments will swipe and then you can see the video. I'm pretty sure. Because that's happened to me before where I couldn't see. Oh no, you're frozen? I thought we were doing pretty good. Sometimes if you go all the way out of Facebook and come back in, it helps. Let me get this tag off. Oh, thank you, Janet. So we've got our 21-inch. It's full metallic. Oh, I should have opened this. Sorry, this is loud. Oh, sorry. So loud. I think, is it because everyone on the planet's on the internet? Now, Mom, you know I haven't watched The Quiet Place because I'm a scaredy cat. Excuse me. Hi, Catherine. How are you? So I'm going to drop my 21-inch roll, bring it up. I'm going to roll it over, make my first roll, scrunch it together. It's all about that ribbon, about that ribbon, about that ribbon. Hey, Amanda. Debbie, I am a big chicken. Oh, no. Well, that was the dermatologist's office, probably calling me about my latest biopsy. So I'm scrunching it up really good, putting it in my first tie on the top. Now I'm going to twist it nice and tight. Now I start off on the top and then go to the bottom because I feel like if I do that, man, they're being persistent, then I'm not dragging the mesh across itself as much. I'm going to gather up some more mesh. And when I gather up my mesh, I kind of fold in my edges a little bit so I don't have the raw edges sticking out. Oh, Debbie Gray. So I subscribe to AMC Plus for my Discovery of Witches. And I didn't realize that with your AMC Plus subscription, you get Shudder, which is all scary stuff. So I told Landon yesterday, and he was like, "What's your password?" And I said, "Yeah, your dad knows it." He's so excited, but he's just like Grammy. He loves being scared. I do not. I do not. Mom, what was that movie? Me and you and Mimi were at the movie theater. I was like 17. Oh, this is embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling this story. I was 17. So I guess I wasn't old enough to see. Was I old enough to see a movie by myself? I don't know. Well, anyway, I was a teenager. Mom and Mimi wanted to see Silence of the Lambs. I was hysterical. I was in tears at the movie theater. I was begging to go to a different movie. Mom was like, "You're going to be fine." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm going to be traumatized for life. Please let me go see something else. This is child abuse." I may be a little dramatic. Oh no, Catherine. Oh yes, she had to have surgery on her leg Wednesday. Poor thing. Well, we're praying for you. Poor Catherine. Right, Elaine? I'm not trying to be scared. My neighbors always do like a crazy, scary Halloween thing every year. And they scare these poor kids right out of their costumes. I'm telling you. And these kids run through the yard to my house in tears. Because, I mean, they do like, my neighbors do that whole chase you with the chainsaw thing, and they all dress up in scary costumes. And my house is all decorated like whimsical Halloween. And yeah, I just don't do scary stuff. Carol, my poofs are about 10 inches. I estimate them now, but I used to measure by skipping a tie and then measuring to the next tie and then pushing back. But now I can just eyeball it. What? Oh yeah, E.T. E.T. was scary. Scott's really surprised that there's certain supernatural things that I'll watch because I don't like scary things. So he's like, "Well, why do you like all this supernatural stuff?" And I'm like, "Because it's not real. Like there's certain things to me that are so it has to be far enough out that it's out of the realm of possibility for me, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Silence of the Lambs was a little too like, I don't know. Yeah, Catherine, I'm all about like pumpkins. Debbie, I don't know, because aliens exist and I was a kid. I was only 5. I'll tell you what else scared me. The Wizard of Oz. Oh, Snow White terrified me. So when I'm getting ready to go from the top to the bottom, I gather this up and I pull it snug to the next tie on the bottom. I don't make a poof because I learned that if I made a poof, it would look out of balance. So when I'm going from the top to the bottom, I pull the mesh tight to the first tie on the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, I had that big closet in my bedroom, and that was super creepy. That was a creepy closet, though. Now that everybody knows I'm totally neurotic. But what's crazy is I've lived alone for a super long time. And of course, now I have my dog and Scott's here, and I've got a neighbor that watches out for me, and I've got a sheriff next door. But I lived alone for a long time. I mean, I lived alone over in St. Louis. My parents were nowhere nearby. And what's crazy is, as much of a scaredy cat as I am, if I heard something outside, I would just go outside and find out what it was. Like, I was just the toughest person in the world. I'm a strange combination of brave and big ninny. What was that? I guess that's why Jack's like that too. Oh, Jack is feeling much better. He had lots of vaccines on Monday and he was not feeling good. So now we're going around the outside. This red is so pretty. No, Mom, I still do that. If I hear something outside, I'm like, oh, I better go see what it is. Now, if it was a big burly man, I'd probably be okay. If it was a flying monkey or ET, I'd pass out. Yes, Catherine, I always start on the inside ring and then I do the outside ring. Because when I first started making mesh wreaths, I kept fighting with the mesh. I would do the outside first, and then the mesh kept dragging. And when you pull the mesh, how it sticks to itself? So I started doing it the other way. It doesn't seem to do that as much. Oh, you guys, when I first started working with mesh, I was a mess. I'm surprised I ended up falling in love with it, because the first couple attempts were not pretty, and well, the very first time I used a wreath form, I used it upside down, and then I would just fight the mesh so much, and Mom kept telling me, like, you're just, you're fighting it. And I was trying to do stuff that, instead of just learning the basics, like I tried to make a garland on Valentine's Day, and it was so sad looking. And then I tried to make some pumpkins, and I ended up putting them in the car, driving them to my mom's house and saying, please do these for me. She was thrilled. That's his front. He's laying, hey, Jack. Jack, are you sound asleep? That's his front, but he won't turn and look at me. Jack, everybody wants to see your handsome face. They think that's your butt. I know, Sherry, it's amazing, like, what those first ones looked like, isn't it? I mean, honestly, just how far you come from year to year, things that you learn, and just different ways you change certain techniques. I mean, I was dragging my Christmas decorations outside, and I was looking at my garlands and stuff, and I was like, eck, why did I do that like that? I want to change it all. Oh no, Mom, I forgot, you guys. Jack has made wonderful progress. At his heaviest, which was really when Milo was at his most sick, and Jack was really laying around with him. Jack was 113 pounds. And Jack is down to 86 pounds now. The vet is so happy and so proud. He said he looks fantastic. His skin looks good. His ears look good. He's just a happy, healthy boy. And then they proceeded to give him tons of vaccines, and he didn't feel good for 2 days. So Scott and I throw the ball for him twice a day so he can run around the backyard. And then we take him to doggy daycare twice a week. And now Scott and I need to work on our weight loss journey. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to take some mesh and gather it up and zip tie it to the frame, just to kind of get it out of the way, finish it off. Some people just cut it off and let it hang, and I just like to have it finished off, and not have like raw edges hanging out there, I guess. So I'll just zip tie that real tight. Yes, Sherry, weight loss is tough. The daycare that he's going to is the same one that my parents' little dog goes to. And they're really good. They get them to play all day. I was taking my boys to a doggy daycare, and unfortunately, I think they were just letting them lay around. And I mean, they can lay around here for free. Just saying. Gosh, gosh, I don't want to cover up all this pretty red. I might just do, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll start and we'll see what we think. So I'm just going to curl up the edges a couple times, like maybe roll it up about an inch and then go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then just ruffle it up pretty tight. And we'll see what we think. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm just wondering if I should do every tie and then do, and thinking. Oh dear, she's thinking. How do you undo this? Holy cow, this is like undoing Christmas lights. Oh, nope, this is worse than Christmas lights. Oh, there's Jack's head. Can you see Jack's head back there? He's my handsome boy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Catherine. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, Debbie. Let me try something real quick. So if I put some of this in here. Some of that in there. And then I do the ribbons in the other tie. Sorry, I should have had these ribbons cut already. So while I'm waiting, or while I'm making you guys wait, while I decide what I'm doing, Tell me what everybody's watching on TV, because I need a new show. No, I guess Debbie's right. We're going to need it in every tie. I know. I just rewatched all of it. So good. Let's put the cable mounts on so they can dry. Isn't it cute, Catherine? It's in this wreath kit. I put together this kit this morning because I'm making this wreath for one of my customers, and I thought it was so cute. I decided to make it a kit. Eek. Yeah, stringy. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Well, don't mind me. The Neighbors on Hulu. Okay. So we can let this dry. I'm sorry, did I scare you, Jack? One, two, three. Oh, yep, there's Jack's face. He's my handsome boy. You guys, I pick up Jack twice a week from school, and he's so good. Oh yes, Sherry, that was DAP Rapid Fuse. I always put a pea-sized dot when I use my cable timeouts, and I use the black cable timeouts because those are for outdoor use. I'm sorry. Thanks for reminding me. And I'm just bundling a few inches. of the tubing. So some tubing can peek out. Okay, so I always go pick up Jack from daycare twice a week, and he's such a good boy. He's just so sweet. He's very well mannered. Yesterday, I went and picked up my parents' dog. He got so excited to see me that he peed all over the lobby floor. He ran up to a lady in the lobby and peed on her foot. Then he wrapped the leash around my legs and almost tripped me trying to get out the door. It was just different. It was just different from picking up my boy. But their dog is very special. One, two, three. Thanks, Sheena. Designated survivor. What is that about? So my brother and I have watched the Dexter reboot, and I've been really happy with that. And of course, we're all watching Yellowstone. And I've gotten caught up on a lot of the shows that I've been meaning to watch. I'm watching How to Get Away with Murder right now. That was one that I'd been meaning to watch for a long time. Yeah, Mom, that lady said that she'd be happy with 2 swags that were similar to that one. They didn't have to be identical. But she doesn't need them till next Christmas, so you got time. I put them on my dry erase board so I wouldn't forget. So some of you know that I had COVID for absolutely no reason. even though I had both my vaccines. So, as Scott would say, that's whatever. Then had a kidney infection. So I'm like, that's whatever. So that's why I didn't bowl yesterday, because my back is still hurting and I didn't want to aggravate it. But I talked to my friend Teresa this morning, and I told her that the doctor said that I might have a kidney stone. And she said, well, when you do something, you just don't do it halfway, do you? And I said, I guess not. Okay, it's about the White House and the president. Oh, Kiefer Sutherland is in it. Oh, I like him. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah, you'll wait till November. That sounds like us. Well, I always say, when I put my Christmas decorations away, I always say, okay, I'm going to fix this now so I don't have to worry about it when I get my Christmas decorations out next year. But then when it comes down to it, I just want to take it down and like get it over with so I don't do it. And then I get so mad at myself when I get my Christmas stuff out and I need to fix something or change something or ugh. Sherry, I'm not sure. Okay, I had the weirdest experience. I couldn't get into my regular doctor, so I went to the Illinois Department of Public Health. Okay, they handed me a swab and a test tube, and they told me to swab in each nostril 5 times. I'm a medical professional, so I did it the correct way. I went way up there and swabbed 5 times. I was looking around. These people were not testing themselves correctly. So I was thinking, we're not getting accurate results for these tests. Then I got a text message saying that they detected the COVID virus, that I was to quarantine for 10 days, and I would be receiving a questionnaire via text every day, which I did, and I answered all the questions. And then I received a document releasing me from quarantine. It was weird. I don't know. It was strange. It was the strangest thing. Yeah, that's true, Debbie. That would prevent a lot of aggravation. And it was a drive-through testing facility. And I looked over in this one car, and I mean, I'm telling you, this guy was barely swabbing his nostril. So I'm thinking, okay, we're not getting accurate readings on this. So I like it too, Mama. Hopefully Beth's daughter's class likes it. Okay, so this wreath, I'm making it for a customer. Well, it's her daughter. She's a teacher out in California. She always likes to have new wreaths on her classroom door. But when I put this stuff together this morning, I thought it turned out cute, so it's a kit. So it's available in our shop. And I am hoping that I hear from some vendors about some Valentine stuff coming in. I am beyond tired of waiting on product that never comes in. Thank you so much, Sheena. That means so much to me. We appreciate it very, very much. Jack, are you snoozing? Are you bored, buddy? I think Jack's a little bit bored now that he's starting to feel better, because I haven't gone out and played with him because it's been rainy and so muddy. Ugh. So muddy. Isn't it cute, Mom? I love this shirt. Have you worn yours yet? I was hoping Linda would be on here so she could see that I had it on. Oh, you put it away for the season already? I hold on to the Christmas season with all my might. I was on a live last night and somebody was like, "Oh, I can't wait for spring. I already have my Christmas stuff put away." And I'm like, "What? No way." I keep my Christmas stuff up until after New Year's, sometimes longer, depending on how busy I am. But we won't talk about that. And Mom and I used to go shopping on New Year's Day to see if we could score some super deals for Christmas presents for the next year. Yes, this mesh is from Teresa. I got the full metallic red and the black and white check from her. And she should be getting in some more mesh. She's been staying in touch with Craig Bachman, trying to what was that, Jack? Trying to get some Valentine, Mardi Gras, St. Pat's colors. Yeah, Catherine, see, that's what I'm talking about. And I mean, if my Christmas stuff ends up until March, who am I to? Yeah, it is what it is. No, I usually try to get everything down by then. I do get my outside stuff down so my neighbors don't think I'm a Hoosier. I should have known that my ex-husband, that his family, they weren't my people. When his mom took down their Christmas stuff the day after Christmas, because she was like, "I just don't like the clutter. It's just, I'm ready for Christmas to be over." And I'm like, should have known they weren't my people. Thanks, Catherine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the outside because my back is screaming, but we're going to get the sign on so we can see what it looks like. And then when I do get the outside finished, I'll get a picture posted. That's cute. Okay, yeah. That's a good balance of the black and white and red. Gosh darn it, Debbie. How come you're always right? I like it a lot. It's soft and it's not as stiff as other ribbon, but it still holds its shape. So I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, thanks, Sherry. Let's get the sign. It's a cutie. It's a cutie. Oh, yeah. Let's get some red pipe cleaners. Debbie, it must be your name because my mom has that same all-knowing affliction. Okay, so let's see where we want. Let's go in between here. And we want to put the pipe cleaner through some mesh so that it has some good stability, not just through the wire frame. Because we don't want it to wobble. And we'll come to the bottom. I always do the top and bottom first, just to make sure I have it pretty straight. I am notoriously not good at signs the first time. Okay, let's check that. Okay, that looks good. I'll just get our ribbon, make sure we don't have any that we're hiding. You always go around and make sure your ribbon tails have a nice curve. That actually doesn't need the side. Yeah, maybe it does. Just to give it some extra stability. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you how my nephew yet again showed me how he is infinitely more mature than me. Yes, it's in our Etsy shop. So I guess yesterday maybe I wasn't feeling good. I'm not sure what my problem was, but I was kind of I don't want to say snarky. I was being judgy. I saw a picture of one of my friends that I used to work with, and she is an extremely lovely girl. I mean, like a truly beautiful hair, beautiful skin, lovely figure. She married this guy that he's tattooed and pierced from head to toe. And I mean, I have tattoos. I know lots of people that are tattooed and pierced. But these tattoos were like the front of the neck, the face, the hands, the fingers. Their wedding photo, he had his hand on her waist and like the fingers were tattooed. It kind of reminded me of like something you'd get in prison. And I guess maybe I was just being like an old lady about it. And I said, I can't believe she's so beautiful and she married this guy, blah, blah, blah. And so Dad and Alex looked at the pictures, and, you know, my brother said, man, I can't, I would think it'd be hard to get a job like that. And, you know, my dad was kind of like, I don't know, nowadays, I don't know if it matters. And Landon looked at the picture and he goes, I don't know. They must really love each other and they probably just make each other really happy. Huh. So I will just shut up because he is so much better at life than I am. No, I don't think she is. Yeah, he's just my nephew is just awesome at life, and every day he teaches me how to be a better person. 'Cause he's just amazing. And I was like, yep, you're right. A little guy. Little guy. Okay, need a little bit of wire. I don't think she watches me, but if she does, she knows me and she would literally be like, oh, Amanda, you old lady. Okay, so he's fabric and he's got like a sweater material on him. So I'm just going to go through with the wire, go through his sweater material. And kind of make little pick or however you want to call that. Go through the mesh. They're so cute. Okay. gosh, he's adorable. Little Nomi. Little Nomi. Linda, look what I have on. Oh, wait just a second. I have on my shirt. Thank you so much. I love it. And I don't know if I showed you guys, but it has a little, where is it? A little snowflake back here. It's got some bling on the back. So there's a little gnome right there. Just a little extra. Hi, Peggy. Debbie, I have Aunt Dee Dee on my right foot, and it has a lizard next to it, and they did a terrible job on the lizard, so it looks like a prison tattoo. So I need to go have that covered up with like a flower or something. And then years ago, I had a sunflower on my hip, but that was like 50 pounds ago. So it's not on my hip anymore. Oh, I hope you guys all have a sense of humor. Yes. So when I'm in the nursing home with dementia, they all know who I am. Yeah, the removable one. That's right. That was the Christmas that my brother was like, oh my God, my sister ruined Christmas. He was so upset. Yes. I think it turned out cute. I think that little gnome on there just added a little something. And he looks just like the sign, doesn't he? Thanks, Catherine. Linda Shook got it for me for Christmas. Isn't that sweet? Thank you so much, Linda. You're the best. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go rest my back for a little while. This kit is in the shop, and this wreath is going to California. It's going to a grade school classroom. So I hope they love it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and a half. Oops. Sorry. I was slow. But thanks for visiting with me. I appreciate you guys. I've missed you. And Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm going to make Grammy come over for the next live. She has used every excuse in the book. She's out of excuses, you guys. She's at home trying to think of something right now. I know it. Aren't you? Coming over. Jack misses you. Okay, guys. I will talk to you soon. Let me know if you need anything or if you have any questions. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks so much.